Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby. I'm yours, the Pokegamer. In the last episode, we continued through the Delta episode, and when we kind of found ourselves back here at the Team Magma headquarters, just outside of Lily Cove City. So yeah, we have to kind of go through here and kind of get to Maxie before Zinnia does. So we're going to be kind of going through this place and dealing with that. I believe it does take up a good chunk of this episode, but yeah, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of that today. Of course, there's a whole bunch of magma battles, stuff like that. And I keep forgetting that I needed to use an elixir or something on Altaria, but whatever. I guess I don't really need to. There's beds in the underground area, but I kind of forget to do that. So, or not like forget to do it. It's just that I forgot it was there. So, yeah. Quick little bit of thing I want to kind of plug in here because one of my favorite streamers over on Twitch. If you're interested in Majora's Mask and enjoy speedrunning, Enop is doing runs right now. It's spelled out ENNOPP112. So if you want to go check him out, he's doing runs right now. Literally, he's at the very beginning of the game, so if you don't want to miss much, or at least, at the time of me recording this, he should be doing this for quite a while, though, because he's been trying to go for PB/world record attempts, and I'm not sure if he's currently the holder of the world record or if he's just trying to be his own PB, but he usually is the one that's holding the record majority of the time, so I don't know. I haven't really kept up with anyone else actually doing the speedruns for Majora's Mask, but he's a lot more fun to watch, and on top of that, he does play piano during his speedruns, which I think is kind of cool, and it's actually kind of nice. Like, I don't know, I'm a fan of piano music, so I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, be sure to go check it out. I kind of spelled it out for you earlier, so if you need to know how to spell out his name, you could also find him just by looking through all the players that are playing Majora's Mask. I'm sure he's probably the one with the most viewers at the moment. So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I kind of forgot that you could use the beds down here to recover your Pokemon. So I mean, using items first and then going, oh wait, that's right, you can heal down here. It's absolutely fantastic. Not all the people down here will battle you, of course. It's mainly just some of the similar trainers from before, namely things like this one, the one that was up in that previous room, etc. So it's not like it's gonna be difficult. There is one thing that I'm really not looking forward to, and that is whenever we get to the Sky Pillar, which is also going to be mentioned later on. So it's not really that big of a spoiler, I guess, because it's going to be spoiled later down the line, anyways. Thing is, obviously we know that Rayquaza has been mentioned, so obviously Rayquaza is going to be something we have to deal with at some point as well. And right now I've been kind of, well, like as of like the past few days, I've been kind of contemplating my strategy for approaching this because, again, in previous games as well, it was at level 70. Kind of have to, work around that. The difference is this time we do have two Pokemon that have an immunity to like one of its moves. The problem is it has Dragon Dance as well as Extreme Speed and Fly, so it's fully capable of hitting you and also fully capable of hitting you at +6 attack and +6 speed, which is not bueno. So the cool part is it doesn't have any form of recovery, so I mean there's that, I guess, but still it's kind of a huge pain in the ass. I don't remember what comes after that. I know what comes after that, it's just I'm not trying to spoil it. I just don't remember like what all is involved with it, and I have to kind of look into it again. But yeah, I mean, it's something that we do definitely have to deal with at some point. And I really would like to be able to like actually test out the damage calcs and stuff, but it's not possible until we actually get to that point, because obviously I'll have to save before the battle, so if we end up killing things or doing stupid things, then I don't know, just saying, that's just what we have to end up dealing with. But I don't know, but like I said, I need to come up with some kind of strat for it. It's just that it's going to be a bit tricky. I might have to do it on the fly, which is not going to be fun. I've done some of the calcs already. Metagross is capable of withstanding at least Extreme Speed. It can take, I think, at least 3 from +6. mind you, this was all assuming the worst possible scenario being at +6. Of course, there's also still a level difference so that might be off by like 1 hit, so it might be like it might be able to, you know, be O-code or just barely survive it. The same applies to something else. I don't remember what specifically. Altaria is immune to its Dragon Pulse, and outside of that, there's Fly and of course Extreme Speed. So, and not to mention, we're actually going to be like 2 levels over at least at this current point. So it's going to be a bit tricky, but we'll definitely be able to work it out and, you know, try and get this done. I don't really know what I want to Master Ball in this game. I really don't. I have a good idea, it's just I don't know what I really want to, you know, Master Ball. So, I mean, that's just fantastic though, because it's gonna be a real pain in the ass, because you'll understand when we get to it, because it's just absolutely ridiculous what they make you do in the Delta episode. It's not that big of a problem, really. It's just that you have to kind of actually plan it out if you can. If you are playing the game blind and don't know anything about the game, you're going to struggle with it quite a lot. I don't know what happens should you fail, but I do know that it's a huge pain in the ass if you're not prepared for it. So, hooray, losing my voice again. I don't understand why my voice has to do this to me, but whatever. If I remember correctly, this thing's level... Don't mind me, I'm kind of looking into things. Okay, that's... Oh boy. Okay, I think I know exactly what I'm going to be Master Balling. As much as I really don't like the idea of doing that, I will be. It's not going to be as, you know, climactic as people probably would want it to be, but it's something that I feel like we really, really have to do. Just because... Yeah... I don't know. It just seems like it'd be too much of a pain in the ass and too time consuming to actually try and do it. So, and you'll understand when we get to it, because I'll probably battle it a little bit and maybe even try to catch it otherwise. But yeah, when we get around to what I'm going to Master Ball, you'll understand why I Master Ball it. So. I like how, by the way, the Great Fairies in the original game, their chests are the way that they are. They're all like pyramid shaped. They're not like natural shaped, like I don't know. That's what he's kind of at the moment. He's getting the magic bar for Deku. Well, not just Deku Link, but he's just getting it in general, of course. But yeah. So, and the fun thing that I love about this place is that it's like, where the hell is everything? Because you don't really care so much about like where each of these panels take you. It's just, you know, usually when you play through the game, you're like, okay, well, we'll go through all of them, see if, you know, there's anything relevant here. And, you know, if there's not, then oh well, move on. And obviously, if you remember, you know, from your prior time of being through here, you'd remember where certain things are. So I mean, like, I honestly forgot where the you know, the boss room was essentially. So I don't know. But if you want to get to the boss room as fast as possible, yes, you have to go down here. You'll find it down here, and you'll instantly find Zinnia as well as Maxie, which you're about to see. And obviously, we are going to be way too late. Spoiler alert on that one, because come on, let's be real, it should be predictable by now, and Zinnia's been one step ahead of everyone for like the longest time. So, I mean, there's that. And a good chunk of the rest of this episode, I think, is mostly just like mini cutscenes where there's a lot of talking. So, and the funny part is like, apparently we're kind of like peeking, like kind of, you know, and then she just kind of notices that we're here, because obviously those two didn't know that we were here, so we were kind of just like, okay, what's going on, and like listening in. I find it weird, by the way, she decides to steal it right in front of you rather than just be like, okay, well, I'm going to pretend you're not there and just take it this way, and I don't know. It just seems weird to me. But, I mean, whatever, I guess. Anyways, like I said earlier on, she's going to mention the Sky Pillar. Obviously, Sky Pillar kind of entails, you know, Rayquaza. So, Rayquaza is obviously going to be a thing that we get to deal with now. And Maxie's kind of doing one of those fate things again, and as a result, he kind of wants to give us the Megastone for Camerupt. Not that we ever plan on using Camerupt in this game, but yeah. I mean, cool, I guess. Honestly, I preferred it in Alpha Sapphire, where you get the Sharpedo instead. I think that's what the thing's called. I'm assuming that's what that's called. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, immediately after all that talking, we get more talking from Steven, who calls us from the Space Center in Moss Deep, and he kind of wants us to return there. So we're going to be going ahead and doing that. And because I didn't remember what the top middle one did, I thought it might actually take you back to the beginning. I know there's one that does. I just don't remember which one it is. I figured I would try it because, again, I don't pay much attention to what some of these panels actually take us to. So that's why I go back and try it. It doesn't take you where you want it to go. In fact, it takes you right back to where, you start. So it's kind of cool, I guess. But I mean, kind of stupid, but whatever. So yeah, you have to go all the way back pretty much manually, which is kind of retarded. I'm honestly surprised you didn't have something that just helped you get out of here faster. I mean, it's not that far away, I guess, but at the same time, it's just like, okay, just make us walk all the way back. But I mean, I'm not really complaining. It's just, I think it's kind of inconvenient that they don't do something like that for you as the player. But either way, we have to get the hell out of here. Obviously, with the surf, just outside. We don't have to like get back on land. Thank God we can just use our lovely little Eon flutes to go all the way back to Moss Deep City and check out the Space Center, because Steven needs to talk to us about things. And yeah. And I get the feeling my phone just vibrated for some reason. I don't know. But maybe I got an email or something. I like how this guy, I like how Enop's file name apparently is Quandoyo. I don't know what that means, if that's some kind of like really perverse, like Hispanic cuss word or something, then I didn't really mean to say it, but I don't know what that word is or what it means. I just find it kind of funny that that's his name on here. And he even saved some time on his first split, which is pretty cool. He saved like 1.2 seconds or something. I don't know. Anyways, hooray, we explained the situation to Steven. Because, one of those black, like, what are they called? Not a silhouette, like, there's a weird, like, phrase for it. I don't really remember off the top of my head. I'm sure someone knows what I'm talking about. Like a pan out or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah. And I like how he also mentioned something about a Charizard. Maybe they try to tie in the whole like Mega Evolution episodes into this. I don't know. It's cool that they kind of do something like that, though. I mean, no big deal on that, I guess. But anyways, as Steven told us, we need to go and visit Wallace in the Cave of Origins. So that means we have to go all the way to Sotopolis City, and of course, once we land there, we won't have much time left anyways. So yeah, we get to deal with that as well. So the Delta episode will be continuing as of tomorrow. In the next episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be checking out what Wallace wants to say or do in regards to this whole situation, and then hopefully we can get to the Sky Pillar and start getting started on that, and inching ever closer to finishing the Delta episode and moving on to the post game, essentially. So be sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is the PokeGamer, signing out.